Hey everybody out there in Hot Rod Land, it's Phil once again with Carcraft Classics. Today showing off another new piece of inventory. Take a look at this gorgeous 1968 Chevelle Convertible. Unbelievable car. Recently restored. I think it's 1,100 miles ago. Odometer was turned back to zero because the entire car was frame off restored and actually turned into a super sport tribute car. It's a 136 VIN, so it was born as a Malibu, but I'll tell you what, now it is a true super sport. The restoration process was professionally done, and this guy did not miss a beat. Everything has been converted to be a super sport. I challenge anybody with an SS car to come on down here and put it next to this one, and let's see how close this one is to a factory super sport. Beginning up front with the cooling system, they started with a larger radiator, and as you can see, it's got the big block 396. This is the L78 motor, and in 1968 it had 375 horse. So that's all correct there in the air cleaner. It's got the correct intake manifold, aluminum intake manifold. I have all the numbers, I have all the background information on the engine, the intake manifold, the transmission, etc. So I'm not going to go through all that now in the video, but anybody who's interested can give me a call and I'll be glad to go over it with them. Super clean, professional job done under the hood here. Firewall cleaned up, all the wiring cleaned up, stock exhaust manifolds, not all rusted up. Hopefully you can see that. I know it's sunny today. And there will be still shots of the entire car on my website, carcraftclassics.com. I know there's some shadows here, but this is a power steering car. It has factory disc brakes up front, power disc brakes. Runs like a top. Hopefully you can see the frame rails down there, but I do have undercarriage shots. Again, there'll be still shots on the website. Just an unbelievable car. Unbelievable. Got the 68 SS hood, painted in victory red with the black racing stripes, just like it's supposed to. Everything new. Frame has been cleaned up and painted. Floor pans completely new and painted. So again, this is a big block car. Look at that grille before we move on here. Bezels, grille, everything new. Bumpers, just gorgeous. All the badging. Convertible top, new. The frame of the convertible top, new. It's got the correct rally style wheels on it. Take a look at those. Beautiful. All the trim on the car, new. Again, professional restoration. Mirrors, new. Glass does not look new. Doors open and close great. Windows roll up and down. Perfect. This car does have the power top and the glass back window instead of just the plastic. That's a nice upgrade. Paint is slick. Paint is super slick. There's a few spots where the black racing stripes could have been done a little bit better, and I had my painter come in to take a look at that. That's Mike Bowen from Spotlight Classic Cars here in Dahlonega, Georgia. Guy does a fabulous job and specializes in the old stuff. But anyway, we'll get that all buttoned up. But paint super slick, body super slick. I'm not even going to talk about the word rust because you're not going to find any anywhere on this car. Body panels look to be new except for the SS hood. We'll take a peek in the trunk here. Everything redone and gorgeous. The subwoofer back there, but you can't see it from this angle. Nice high dollar stereo, and it's a retro sound. We'll talk about that when we get inside. But like I said, the floor pans from underneath are new. Trunk pan looks to be original, but completely rust free. They redid the spatter paint, the trunk spatter paint when they redid the car, and you can tell this car has been taken apart when it was painted because there's no overspray. Where body panels meet, where things could have been taped off and maybe not done in the most professional manner. But this car, you don't see that. I'll show you in the door jambs as well, where they didn't paint the door hardware. You know, good sign that they took their time painting this car and did it correctly. Again, we've got the 396, the L78 375 horse motor, bolted to a 4-speed Muncie manual transmission, and the correct 12-bolt rear end. Guy did not miss a trick when they did this tribute job. High-end car for sure. Again, all the trim pieces nice and new, no pitting, just gorgeous. Convertible top, hopefully you can see that, nice and new. Okay, door handles new, sill plates new, the correct SS interior. Forget about rust in the door and the bottom. I'm telling you, there's none. And again, that's where I was, what I was telling you before about the door hardware, the strike plate and all that stuff has not been painted over. No rush job done here. They took this car apart and painted each panel one by one. Just stunning. The correct middle console, the correct upholstery. New carpet kit. Correct seat belts. There's your middle console. Cool white shifter knob, Hurst shifter knob. Period correct. Just gorgeous. Gaps are good. Badging's all brand new. Guys, I'm not going to crawl around on the floor and show you the underneath, but again, I can assure you it's as clean as the top side. And again, there will be still shots on the website. Sorry if I'm being redundant, but I'm excited. This car is really bad to the bone. Check that out. And I was born in '68, so I'm partial to the year, that's for sure. The undercarriage is pretty much stock, like I said. You got the power disc factory disc brakes up front. You got the drums in the rear. Just looks like GM stuff. But there is like a Hotchkiss, I believe, sway bar and trailing arms. So they upgraded the suspension a little bit and gave it a little different stance than factory. It's lowered a little bit in the front and in the rear. So let's take a look. New exhaust. It's got the X pipe under there. I mean, it's just unbelievable. Again, got the SS 396 correct interior. Brand new sill plates. Rockers are immaculate, completely perfect. Got the SS 396 mats in here. So cool. There's that middle console, her shifter knob. There's that stereo I was telling you about. That's the retro sound stereo. So it looks old, but it's got all the functionality of a newer system. Let's let you hear this thing. Oh, and let me show you this. They've got the correct SS dash, brand new, no cracks. This is a brand new dash that they installed. And one of the really super cool things is that, look at these gauges. It's got the correct SS gauge cluster. And check out the climbing tack. It's got the rare tack that sits between the speedo and the clock and all the other gauges. Somewhat of a rare piece. You don't see that on many cars. It's got that climbing tack in there. Super cool. A-pillars new, frame on the convertible new, convertible top, sun visors new, just beautiful. There we go. She fires right up, of course. If you look at the mileage, just 1172, because again, when this car was professionally restored, they set the odometer back to 0. So take a listen. Just an unbelievable car. Car does not currently have air, which was common back in the day, but we can install vintage air if the buyer would like. That's no problem. Here, those doors close nice and solid. You'd be hard pressed to find a Chevelle, a 1968 in better condition. This car is just unbelievable. So I'll get those pics up on the site, carcraftclassics.com, so you can see the undercarriage and some better shots of the motor and the interior. We'll get it all. The asking price on this car is going to be $47,900, which is more than fair. I'm sure this guy's got to have 80,000 plus in this car, in this build. Such a high-end, gorgeous build. So again, my name is Phil. You can give me a holler at 770-317-1415 if you want to schedule a test drive, ask a question, make an offer, whatever you need to do. Again, it's 770-317-1415, and the website is carcraftclassics.com. Thank you so much for watching. God bless America.